we doing today? All right, welcome. Welcome, guys. Welcome, guys. How are we doing? Is everybody doing all right? Welcome, welcome. Grace 612. How you doing? Thank you for liking the show. As you're coming in, please, I need you guys to power tap. Let's get the attention of the entire universe. I don't want you to give me gift or the gift I want is power tap and share. Power tap and share. That's the gift that I want. I don't want no gift. Don't give me lion. Don't give me tiger. Don't give me giraffe. I don't want them. So what I want is power tap and share. Okay? Ohun tí mo fẹ́ nìyẹn. Bí mo dẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́, òun náà nìyẹn. I have a very, very serious topic to discuss this afternoon, this morning. I know many people are working right now, but the few of us who are able to join, I would love to talk to you guys. Okay? So welcome. I need you guys to do me a favor, share this broadcast, like this broadcast, keep on power tapping. Let's get it up to 10,000 and get the attention of everybody. Okay? So welcome, welcome guys, and thank you for coming all the time. Thank you for coming all the time. We have a very big issue at hand, and it's due to the fact that I take counseling sessions. I've seen so much and I'm still seeing a lot. And I think we need to discuss this so people could learn. A ní láti sọ ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kí àwọn èèyàn lè kọ́gbọ́n. Ọgbọ́n ju agbára lọ. Ọgbọ́n ó ju agbára lọ. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wa la rò pé agbára ni, kò kí ń ṣe agbára. Kò dẹ̀ ń ṣe nípa ipá. It's very simple. Either you are in a relationship, we call marriage, or the one we call companionship, or you're just in a kind of a friendship kind of relationship. It's not by might. It's not by power. It's very simple. Very simple. It's by your mindset and character. All right. So, let's go ahead and start. Even though we don't have a lot of people, you guys are not power tapping. Okay. I will soon get out of here now. I will soon leave this place. You guys are not power tapping. I'll leave this place. I'm not asking for gifts. I'll say, keep your money. I don't need your money. All I need is just power tap, and let's get the attention of people. And it seems like you people don't like that one. Maybe you want to give gifts, but me, I don't do gifts. I don't want gifts anymore. I used to want gifts, but I don't want gifts again. So I want you to keep your money in your account. Don't spend your money by giving me gifts, please. All I want is just power tap and share. All right. Now, and I want the men to listen, women too. There is a And that belief is that women Diana, how are you? Women will outlive men. That's a belief. And we've been seeing it. It has been happening. It's been happening. We've been seeing it. That women do outlive men. Majority. Timmy Cole, how are you? Majority. Where are you that you're saying good evening? Oh, I know where Timmy Cole is. She's way inside one jungle like that. I know, I remember you. I know it's Australia. I know. That's where you're from. So, women will always outlive men. Majority of the time. Okay? And you see, men, you guys put too much of pressure on yourselves. And it's crazy. It's crazy the way you do it. And it's this African mentality. And it must change. Now, men put a lot, too much on themselves. Life is a big problem in the first place. Life, to live, living, okay? Surviving too is a big issue. That's a big problem in the first place. To wake up in the morning, to get dressed up, to go to work, saying yes sir, yes ma, and then come back home, get the salary, pay bills. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of pressure in the first place. Business. Oh, I go to the office, looking for clients. I go to my shop, making sure that I sell and all that. It's a lot of work. Now you have chosen to be married, and then now you're adding more problem to your problem. You're adding more problem to your problem. Okay, more. Which means you are going to be under pressure. Which means you're going to be under pressure. Very serious one. And it's not going to be a joke. Marriage is not for the weak. Marriage is challenging. Marriage itself is not challenging, but the people in marriage, they have made marriage to now be very, very challenging. Okay? Because of our mind, because of our level of education, our level of exposure, our level of maturity. Okay? Now it's making marriage to be very challenging. And every one of us, oh yeah, I want to be married. Everybody wants to be married. But it's not everybody that is ready for it. Some people are not ready for it. But they want to be married. Now, men believe, is a kind of a common, a general belief that a man is the breadwinner. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. And women, please don't bite me. I know you guys want the men to be breadwinner, but no. I don't believe in it. And that's why they're dying. That's why they're dying very fast. Because they run. They crawl. They make the money. They pay the bills alone. They do everything alone by themselves. Then they run. Just to continue to be the breadwinner. No self-care factor. Tell me thank you. Now, there's nothing painful, so painful, like you going to work and making like $10,000 after laboring. For you to turn around and see after paying bills, the whole 10,000 is gone. Then you must go back again and work. You must go back again and work. You must go back again and work. Thank you very much, Auntie, for Lashadi. You must go back and work. You must go back and work. And then the money will go again. Then the money will go. There's nothing so frustrating, nothing so frustrating as you walking and you're not keeping it. You're not seeing it, your savings account growing. And you're telling yourself, is this the way it's going to be? She be my she man, she Lorraine. She be liaye mi o she man, lolile. It will make a man to become frustrated and angry. Sometimes women don't know. You women don't know. You just feel he's the breadwinner. He's the breadwinner. Okay. How much of bread do you think this guy could win? How much is he winning? Is the bread enough for the family? Is he just winning enough to cater for the need of the family? How about his state of mind? How about his mental health? How about his health generally? Is he happy? He's always running, but is this guy happy? Is he taking care of himself? Is this what he wants to do the rest of his life? How many times have you asked him, as a woman, as a wife, are you happy? Because women always believe happiness is their own property. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. Oh, I know. But have you taken the time to ask me if I'm happy? I'm not happy. I am not happy. How about me? Have you asked me that, Shola, are you happy? I'm not happy too. I'm not. Jadi Solar Homes. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. I'm not happy too. So we are both not happy. So what are we going to do about it? And this is the most important part of relationship, that the two of us are supposed to look out for one another. Is he happy? What's he going through? Men generally won't talk. They'll keep quiet. Women talk a lot. Men will not talk. Some men will not talk. But most men will not talk. And they continue to battle it in their heads. They want to be a breadwinner. Now we have 2 kids, 3 kids. They must go to international schools. Mommy is saying, no, my children cannot go to boarding school. They must go to international school. Okay? Let's take them to international school. International school is going to charge them maybe 2 million on each of the kids. And daddy must be the breadwinner. And it's running, and it's running, it's running. It's laboring. Just to make sure that the kids are serviced, the home is good, and everything is all right. The wife is expecting a gift every time. Valentine's Day, the wife is expecting a gift. Wedding anniversary day, expecting a gift. Christmas time is thinking of getting money from the husband. Oh, he's not romantic. Timiko said, how do we get the men to stop and take a breather? I'm getting there, my sister. I just want to put out the problems first so you guys will see it. The problem, this is the problem, or these are the problems. Expecting gifts. And you see, men, we believe one thing. If I didn't get her a present, oh my God, she's going to be mad. And there's going to be war. Then there won't be sex. Then there won't be food. Oh my God, I need to run. Apart from me paying the bills and everything, maintaining the cars, I have to make sure. That the woman is happy. I have to make sure. Then apart from that, the woman's mother, the woman's father, the family, they're still going to be on my neck. Oh, she's not going to be happy if I'm not doing anything about the situation of her brother. My brothers are there too. My sisters are there too. I don't know. Then the guy will keep running. And then the day will come, he will slump and die. And don't forget, it's not just only his family that is a problem. The business is a problem, the job is a problem. Even among the friends, it's not equal to them. So he's feeling inferior. There is low self-esteem affecting him. There is depression going on. And you know, men don't see doctors. Men don't take medication. Men don't care for themselves. They just live recklessly. Just live recklessly. They don't believe they're weak. They believe they are Mr. Macho. They believe, oh yeah, I can make it happen. I can do this. Some of them are night crawlers. They still go out at night, drink alcohol on top of what is wrong. You know, drink alcohol on top of high blood pressure medication. Drink alcohol on top of their depression, thinking they're going to snap out of it. And then they start damaging themselves. So they live recklessly. And before you get to know it, everything's going to be going down. Then they start having erectile dysfunction. Then they start having serious high blood pressure. Then they start having depression and they're sad. And they're sitting down in one place and they're withdrawing from their friends and they don't longer go anywhere and they just sit down there and thinking about their lives. And because they live in their head, inside, they live inside of their head, you may not know. Just feel like Baba you, my daddy moke. Baba you, daddy mo, well. And you'll be thanking Jesus. You'll be thanking Jesus. IBK, how are you doing? Good afternoon. You will be thanking Jesus that the man is no longer going out, whereas something is wrong with him. Something is wrong with him. And he's always pissed off. He's always angry. Though this guy doesn't want to talk to me anymore. What did I do? Or what have I done? Vanessa Johnson, how you doing? You know, and then the guy is no longer talking. And he will withdraw from outside. And the time will come, we'll stop going to church. He doesn't hang out with nobody anymore. So we'll go to work and come back. At the time, he's already given up. Like, it seems like I'm just here to pay bills. My job is to pay bills. My job is to win bread. And that's the only thing he will focus on. And then he will be dying gradually. Have you ever taken the time to ask your husband, are you happy? You see him driving out all the time. He's not staying home. Whenever you see a man that is not staying home, he's having fun outside, there's no fun inside. No fun inside the house. The fun is outside, so he's always going. Hanging out with his friends all the time, he's always going outside. Something's wrong. It's a sign that something is wrong. It's a sign that the home is not the way the home should look like. And that's why the guy is always going. And don't forget, he's winning the bread, he's paying the bills, school fees, everything. And at the same time, he's spending outside. You know, spending the money that he doesn't have. He's spending it outside because he wants to keep himself happy and keep himself sane. And if you force him to stay in the house, he will just become a vegetable. And will keep quiet and just be looking like this. And it will make your life miserable. Miserable. I'm not going to lie. So many of these men will go, walk, and they have forgotten one thing. Famous All America, good morning, how are you? They've forgotten one thing. You see, all of these laboring and jumping around and doing all these things, if you die, it is the same woman, that same wife that will inherit at your house, that you spend millions building. You labor, jumping around, and she is just calm. She's calm, and she's just there living, keeping her own money because you're so full of ego that you think, oh yeah, I'm the man, I should pay the bills. If I pay the bills, she'll shut up. You know, paying the bills is actually how to control a woman. You want to control a woman, you want a woman to respect you, you got to pay the bills. And let her shut up. Shut up and go put your money in your bank account. I don't need it. I'm the man. But you've forgotten that if you should die, the same woman will inherit the house. She'll take the cars and the kids, and the kids, the money in the bank, everything. I said it at the beginning. We believe it, and we're seeing it that women do outlive men. Men, sometimes we have high blood pressure that will lead into stroke, from stroke, cardiac arrest, and instead, you know, just like that. Women take good care of themselves. They see their doctors, they use agbo, they do all manners of things. Women won't tell you what they do. They won't tell you what they do. They put a lot of effort in taking care of themselves. Not just only their body, not their faces alone, not just makeup. They put a lot of effort in taking care of themselves. Once the doctor announced to them that, oh, you have so and so, women will go to the hospital, they will buy the medication, they will take it, they will rest, they will sleep, they will do all manners of things. Men, you will be running and jumping around, and then by the time you die, that woman will be the one to inherit everything that you own. So, it's very, very good if you as a man and you as a woman go understand that this life is just one time. It's one life to live. You're not coming back. Do you want to help the other person to live long or live longer? Or do you want that person to die and then be gone? Lately, I started seeing that it seems like I'm different. I'm different because of my upbringing. And I was telling my driver today, I said, oh my God, I'm regretting one thing. And he said, what's that? I said, I'm regretting I was born into the family of Adeoye. They taught me to be good. To be good is not good. Don't know, maybe you guys will get it. You understand this. My mother taught me to be kind. My mother taught me to help people. But it's not good. To be good is not good. Helping people is not good. It's not the way this life is designed. This world is not designed like that. Mean people all over the place. Wicked people all over the place. And when you look at the life of the wicked and mean people, they're the ones that are actually on top of everything. They're the ones making all the money. They're the ones doing all these things. And you, that you're good, you're only just there. You're just there. Somebody was driving taxi. Another person forgot a box of money inside. He took the box of money. Yes, IBK. Yes, Palace Mama. Who took the box of money to the police station. The police took what they could take from it. Then they called the owner of the box and said, oh, we found your money. That one came down, pick up the box of money, remove a very, very tiny stuff, give it to the guy who found it. The guy is still poor today. And he found the whole box of money. And somebody didn't find money. Somebody went to a house, used a gun, collect all the money in the house, walked away, start a business, flourishing. And somebody's using people to make the money. Somebody is a politician who comes out and lie. They'll lie to people about things they're not going to ever do. And now they're wealthy and rich, and the good people are the one bowing to them. To be good is not good. It's what they call food chain. The food chain is survival of the fittest. You gotta be ready. If not, you're just gonna be there. I was just telling my driver that we went to eat together. My driver will sit with me and we eat on the same table. He's gonna eat always. Whenever I ask him to order, he will order the same thing I order. And I will be the one to pay. And I told him today, I said, do you know you've been using me? And he started laughing. He said, why? He He said, every time I bring you out to eat, you will say the same, but I won't talk. And you're being paid salary. Why not use your own salary to eat? Why use my own money to eat? If I want to be like the wicked Ogas, I will ask you to stay in the car while I go to eat. And when I'm done eating, you still take me to wherever I want to go. I don't care if you're hungry or you're not hungry. Do you know? Those are the kind of Oga that the drivers normally respect. The wicked ones. Those are the ones that the driver will actually respect. I've been to a church before to go and minister. And as I walked into church, one woman was standing outside. And she was making a phone call. And she was saying, I overheard what she was saying. And she said, hello, auntie. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ bá mi gbé ọmọ mi ní school because mo wà ní church o, mo lè má tètè lọ kúrò níbí o. And that was all she was doing. She was making plan for someone to pick the kid up. And the pastor saw her. And the pastor said, come here, kneel down there. I'm talking about a grown woman. And this pastor said, you kneel down there. And she knelt down. And he said, lift up your hands. Bring the telephone. Have I not instructed you guys never to be on the phone anymore? When you are in church, you don't call anybody, you don't be on the phone. He said, I'm sorry, sir. As she was about to explain, the guy took the telephone and said, shut up. I was shocked. There's no way I'll talk to my church members like that. But you know what? That's the same pastor they're going to be bowing to. That's the pastor they're going to respect. That's the pastor that's going to be the pastor, the man. Pastor like me that always have very good heart, that I see you, I pity you for your condition. I might even say, madam, why don't you go home and take care of your child? I might even say, oh, take this 500 naira or take this 5,000 naira, buy something for your kid. They will disrespect me. They will not see me as a leader. They will see me more like an ordinary person. They won't respect me. You don't do such to people. Once you're soft, they see you to be weak and they will disrespect you. My mother trained me to be nice. My mother trained me to be good. My mother trained me to have compassion on people. But it's not good. It's not really good. It's not going to work. It's not in this world that we live. It's never going to work. Palasma, saying the truth is not good to helping people sometimes. It's not going to work. They're going to disrespect you. They quickly forget. And that's why I said sometimes Nigerians love rulers. Nigerians love bosses. They don't like leaders. Leaders cannot function in Nigeria. Nigerians would disrespect leaders because leaders would do it with you. Leaders will join and do it with you. But a boss will give you instruction, will give you commands. A ruler will rule you. Nigerians love the people who rule them. Once you rule them, then they respect you. You ridicule them, you shout on them, you tell them to get out. They'll come back and start prostrating and begging. They will never appreciate you when you are nice. A driver was given to me by a friend of mine just to take me out. And I went to a restaurant. I wanted to eat myself, the policeman that was with us, and the driver. And the two of them sat in the car. And I came out of the restaurant and said, where are these boys? I said, come on here. Are you guys not hungry? We've been driving all day. And then they came. I said, order your food. And they were looking at each other. I said, like, what am I supposed to order? So I ordered mine and I said, give them the same thing. And they wanted to take the food into the car to eat it. I said, come and sit down here on the table with me and let us have a discussion. And their hands were shaking as they were eating. And I said, do you guys know I used to be Alagbafo in this Ibadan? And they were looking at me. I said, yes. I used to go and collect clothes from women to wash. I'll wash it. I'll iron it. I'll put it in nylon and take it to them. And most of the time, they'll rubbish me. If I charge them 50 naira, they'll pay me 30 naira. And there's nothing I could do. So I'll have to collect it. Okay? No wolf, how you doing? And they looked at me. I said, yes. I said, you're a driver today, but tomorrow it's possible for you to be a president or the CEO of a big company. And you are a soldier man today, it's possible for you to be a commissioner of police, later down the road. So, what exactly is the problem with you now trying to go and hide someone? And the driver said something to me. He said, my Oga would never allow anybody to sit like this with him. Like if I want to eat, I eat in the car. I eat in the car. And when I'm eating, and if my Oga should enter, that's the end of my food. I said, say yes. I was like, that's fine. So the next day, his Oga was there, and I came in. My own driver brought me. I came out of the car. And this guy walked to me and gave me a handshake. And the Oga came from the room. He prostrated all the way to the ground. And me, I senior his Oga. I'm older than his Oga. He prostrated. And I looked at it. I said, just because I allowed this guy, I allowed this guy to eat with me yesterday. Now myself and him, now we are friends. We're friends now. So you see the disrespect is going to come when you drag people to you. You don't want to. You want to push them aside and you want to rule them. You want to boss them around. And that's where they respect you. That's where the respect will come from. That's where. And I'm not blaming those bosses who do that. My mother raised me to be good. And I think it's actually a wrong stuff. It's very wrong to be good. To be good is not good. To be good is not good. It's a food chain. You got to make sure you're tough. You're very tough to make it happen. Now, so a lot of men always think I'm the breadwinner, So they run, and they die. They kill themselves. And the wife will now inherit everything. Everything. Right? Everything. And then she'll live very long. And she'll be the one traveling everywhere to go and do omugo and doing all this when they start having babies. And they will always say, I wish your dad is here. I wish your dad is here. But the dad is not. He's gone. Because he's arrogant. Because he's stupid. Because he doesn't understand anything about life. So, a wife is supposed to understand that my husband is a human being too, with blood and water flowing in his body. Blood and water flowing in his body. All right. Have I taken the time to ask my husband, are you okay? Are you happy? Is this what you've been dreaming of? Have you taken your time to do that? Number two, have you taken your time to sit your husband down and say, I know you want to pay the bills. I know you want to be the breadwinner, but you cannot be the breadwinner by yourself. We need to team up and do this together. So you won't have to be working day and night. You won't have to be doing double job. You won't have to be running. So you can have time to take care of yourself. You can have time to sleep 8-9 hours a day. You're getting older and your body is not strong anymore. Is it possible for us to have a talk? Hello? Good afternoon. You're where? Yeah, come inside the hotel and wait for me in the lobby. You just tell them you're looking for Dr. Shola. Yeah. So, have you taken that time to do that? Oh, God. You know? Yeah. Yeah, my check is in. Yeah, my check is in. Timi Obati approve it, so I'm sorry. So, sorry, Jerry, guys. Coordinating a lot of things together. So, the issue here is that you as a woman supposed to offer when the man is egocentric, when the man is arrogant, when the man thinks he knows, but you are the one looking at him and you see the stress is going through. You know, you are the one that's supposed to say, slow down. If truly you care about him, you should tell him, slow down. Let him slow down. Explain to him, we need to pay these bills together. This house that you're building, it's going to be mine one day when you die. I don't want you to die now. I want you to be able to enjoy the house. I want you to live in it. I want you to enjoy the children. I want you to be able to travel, go and see your kids, see your children's children and stuff. There is no man in this world that you sit down with and you talk like this to him that his head will not get open. You know, I'm telling you. I always talk about joint account. A lot of you guys will always say, no, I can't do joint account with my husband. But the issue is this. Let me tell you, when we pay bills together, we live very long. There will be less stress. It's not going to be stressful paying the bills because it's the salary of both of us that's going into the account. And you'll be able to make your bills paid on time without any stress. You won't need to work more than 40 hours a week, and you work 40 hours a week. Between the two of you, you already have 80 hours a week. That's going to be enough to pay for your bills if you are not a greedy couple. Not a greedy couple. All of these things that we're acquiring is just nonsense. The big house, the big car, the this is just nonsense. All right? A day is going to come that you realize what I'm saying. Right now, you're young. You want to oppress people. So you're paying from your nosaries. The money you're supposed to be saving. Saving. You're not saving it. You're squandering it to prove a point, to let people know I live in America. I'm wealthy, I'm in Lagos, I'm in China, I'm in the UK. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. A day is coming that you realize it's all nonsense. Doesn't want it. Your life is more important. Your well-being is more important. Your good health is more, your happiness, your joy, your peace is more important than all those things that you think we're getting and doing. If you live long, in good health, and in prosperity, and your prosperity is not in the big mansion, your prosperity is not in the big cars, the prosperity is in your peace. My peace I give, not like the world give. That is what your prosperity is. Your peace is your prosperity. Your peace. You're peaceful in marriage, you're peaceful at work, you're peaceful at your business, you're peaceful at church, you're peaceful everywhere you go to. That is your prosperity. It's not the money, it's not the house, it's not the car. It's never that. No. You will soon realize that. You'll realize it very soon. Well, I can't finish this topic today. I want to ask a question, sir. Yeah, maybe you can make a request, join the show, and ask your question. I'll answer quickly before I get out of here. I can't finish this show. I will finish it later in the evening today. But if you have a question, you can make a request. I'll add you, and then you can ask your question. Do you think? Do you think about health issues? Of course, you must think about health issues. You think about it. That's why you treat yourself. That's why you take care of yourself. That's why you don't eat anything that is not supposed to be. That's why you don't drink anything you're not supposed to drink. That's why you have to take good care of yourself. That's why you have to see a doctor. What's up? That's where it is. You got to think about living your life in good health. I'm not sure what to say, uh, but you have to be concerned about your life, about your health. You have to be concerned about it. It's very important. All right, so I have a guest coming in. So thank you very much, everybody. I'll see you guys later this evening. I'll start all over. She said, talk, not think. You have to think before you talk. you have to you have to think you have to think before you talk. It is the thinking that will bring your words. People don't talk where they don't think. Someone who refuses to think will talk jargons. So the thinking is very important. You have to think about your life, think about your health before you talk about it. Please respond to me on Instagram. I will check. I just said, did you talk about health issues? Of course I do. I talk about it all the time. All the time I do talk about health issues. If you follow me, I'm just building my TikTok. If you follow me on Instagram, you see what I do. Follow me on YouTube, you see what I do constantly. So we talk about health issues also. Okay. Sorry, I don't have time right now. Probably when you join my next show, I might bring you up to come and ask your questions right there. I don't have time right now. I have a guest coming to see me. Blessed to the Shola. I'm just trying my best. All right. Have a beautiful day, guys. I love you guys. Keep your faith up. Always make sure that you live a good life. And God bless you. I love you.